Objective 5.1 Superficial and deep fascia. The superficial fascia is one layer of subcutaneous fascia that contains superficial lymph nodes, cutaneous nerves, superficial veins, and platysmal muscle, and is over here, the outermost layer. The deep fascia is comprised of three layers that compartmentalize and support elements of the neck. By doing this, it allows them to freely slide from one another during swallowing and neck movement. The investing fascia is on red, and it invests the trapezius, the SCM, the submandibular gland, and the parotid gland. The pretracheal fascia, it's on green, and it invests the thyroid, the thyroid gland, parathyroid gland, the larynx, the trachea, and the esophagus. The prevertebral fascia is a baby blue, and it surrounds the vertebral column and the associated muscles. We have the special carotid sheath that is derived from all three layers and surrounds the carotid arteries, the IJ, the vagus nerve, and some other vessels. The muscles in the neck. Starting with the sternocleidomastoid over here, is responsible for contralateral rotation. The trapezius muscle is responsible for elevating the scapula. We have the splenius capitis, which is responsible for neck extension and lateral flexion. We have the levator scapulae over here that is responsible for elevating the scapula. We have the middle and anterior scalenes, which are responsible for lateral flexion of the neck and elevating the first rib during forced inspiration. The posterior scalene does the same thing, but is responsible for the second rib, elevating the second rib during forced inspiration. Hyoid muscles. We can see over here that the hyoid bone is right here. Everything that is superior is considered suprahyoid, and everything that's inferior is considered infrahyoid. We had four muscles in each region, and starting with the suprahyoid, we have the mylohyoid, which elevates the floor of the mouth. We have the stylohyoid, which elevates and retracts the hyoid. We have the geniohyoid, which pulls the floor of the mouth anteriorly and superiorly. Then the digastric is special because we have a superior anterior and posterior belly, and they are responsible for depressing the mandible and elevating the hyoid. For the infrahyoid muscles, we have the sternohyoid and the omohyoid right here, and they are responsible for depressing the hyoid. We have the sternohyoid over here, sternothyroid, that depresses the thyroid cartilage, and we have the thyrohyoid over here that depresses the hyoid and elevates the thyroid cartilage. Thank you.